Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is AlgoBox, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
I'm Michael O'Drew.
Are you ready indeed? Good morning, everybody. Sorry I missed you guys yesterday, FOMC day, but boy, oh boy, what an amazingly huge day for me. Almost a six-figure day for me, knocking down. So what do I have to be concerned with on a post-windfall day? After a huge windfall, you've got to be very careful the following day. You can be overconfident. I already feel it this morning. I'm ready to come in here, just press buttons, and it's like I'm so far up on the day from yesterday that today basically doesn't matter. You have to be careful of that attitude. If you find yourself in a scenario where you have done some massive numbers way beyond what you normally do, and then all of a sudden the next day when you come in, I almost want to say, I feel like I've got enough experience now. I can't say the words that I don't know what it is, but now I feel like, no, I kind of do. It is the volatility has kicked into a time period where you happen to catch on sides, but it's a combination of the overconfidence, holding onto a play after you are so well up. Now, all of a sudden, normal losses to you don't feel like normal losses anymore. You will psychologically hold on to a position, and it just happens to be that the market, you probably caught a day where the market was highly volatile. And one volatile day oftentimes follows another volatile day, but where you might have been on the right side the day before or the day after, for whatever reason, you are not. And windfall days oftentimes are followed by your absolute worst days. Now, in vice versa, it also works the other way. Your worst days can typically follow up with your best days, but unfortunately it doesn't happen as often, and here's why. When you have had an awful day, you have lost the confidence in yourself. You have lost the confidence in your play setups and your ability to make decisions on the charts. Now, I think that disintegrates. I don't want to say completely disintegrates. I would say it diminishes with a tool like AlgoBox, which is basically like having a cheat for the markets. And for those of you guys who are new, welcome aboard. This is the live stream of the #1 algorithmic trading platform in the world. Now, obviously, that is my humble opinion, but there's kind of a lot of things that would back that up. If you want to go and compare, here's my triple dog dare to you, is show me a live stream for algorithmic trading that is better than ours, or any algorithmic trading platform out there at all that you think is better than ours, and allow me the opportunity to smoke it. How about that? Anybody? If you're up for the challenge, let me know. One of the things I want to talk about was something that somebody brought up in the chat yesterday and asked, does AlgoBox work for stocks? Well, AlgoBox and stocks rhyme, so why not? Does AlgoBox work on stocks? The answer is yes. Now, I'm going to make a shout out and a call out to anybody in the affiliate space who would like to affiliate with us. There is a huge opening gap for anyone who wants to showcase AlgoBox on stocks, because there are only so many hours in a day. There's only one of me. And I mean, I don't want to say my motivation level is low on it. I want good things for everybody. But for me to go any farther than what I have already taken the AlgoBox system and maximizing on one thing, being a jack of all trades versus a master of one, I still think it would be better to be a master of one. So I am Vinny Emini. But if you want to be, I don't know, AlgoBox, Fox, Stocks, Mr. Fox, I don't know if that's up your alley or not. But if you want to showcase AlgoBox on stocks, I imagine from a monetary standpoint, could do quite well for yourself for both fronts. First of all, AlgoBox is really great for any kind of all technical analysis and order flow analysis on your chart in real time. But on top of that, nobody else is showcasing AlgoBox on stocks. And I don't know if you guys know or not what an attention economy is. Anybody know what the attention economy is? Let me Google that for you real quick. Define attention economy. An attention economy is an economic framework that treats human attention, aka eyeballs, view counts, likes, all that stuff that social media is all about, as a scarce and valuable commodity. In a world flooded with information, companies and platforms compete to capture and hold the finite resource. This concept is especially relevant online, where the ability to monetize user attention through advertising and data collection drives many business models. I don't think people understand how effective or impactful it is to have a personal brand. People do not want to buy from a brand. They don't want to buy from a... You notice that there's no more antiperspirant commercials like back in the day, if you're as old as me. You remember when there used to be, raise your hand if you're sure. Any of the, when was the last time you saw a toothpaste commercial? You don't see any of that anymore. It's not about the brand anymore, especially for standard commodities. But it is about the person. You're not buying a Tesla, you're buying Elon Musk. You're not buying a... Hold on one second here. We're about to get into a very interesting spot here. Coming back up. I think I want to slap this down. Get ready. Here's a cipher. I'm going to start to get short on that. I know we are pushing up here, but it is 9:31. Coming in the top of a channel. I've got a super, and there we go. I'll take my first play right there. Holy shnikes, 3K on the day. Trade number one. It's getting just a little bit too easy. Come on. It was like, get ready, take the next play. And what is it? Coming into the top of a channel and into a cipher. Yeah, I'll slap that down all day. Down to a 9.9 to the 9.9 is 68 ticks. Let's see how much I grabbed there on that. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, I grabbed it all the way at the bottom. Wow, that was a beauty. 71 plus ticks on that play. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. All right, so I got trade number one out of 2 out of 5 under the belt. However, remember, I do need to be cautious. I am already feeling super overconfident because I had a huge monster day yesterday. Few K more and I will be up over 6 figures in the last 24 hours. Now, I don't want to keep telling myself that, reminding myself of that, because the more that I think about it, the more I'm going to botch it up if I don't really pay attention to my plays. I want to make sure that I'm playing them on sides. That was a nice one. We also had moderate sell over here. On the left, we had red. Well, no, we didn't actually. The arrow had shifted briefly.
Upper bands.
So anyhow, a little risk on that because it did end up yanking right back there. And if I'd held that a little bit longer or tried to be a little greedy, being like, oh, I'm gonna hold it all the way to the bottom, that could have been problematic because it would have yanked back up, and I probably would have. Let's just talk about it psychologically. If I'm in right here, I see myself well up, and all of a sudden this yanks up back behind here, and now I'm in red. And if this keeps running up, this is a scenario where I could have, ooh, yeah. See, I could have been holding on to that, been holding on to this bag. That would have not been cool. But I am going to, this is a late Nate. Just going to wait for the buyers to step off the plate, off the tape here. And then I'm going to take this. Now it's a cluster. All right. Now, again, I don't want to be giving a bunch back here. I've got my finger over the close. If this does not work, almost immediately, this needs to go 20 ticks for me pretty quick, or I will look to kill it. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now that's 5K for 2 trades on the day. Beautimus. We had a mega late Nate turned into a cluster reversal with a 7.2 with an increasing count from a 7.2 to a 9.8. That is nice. And I'm pretty much done on the day. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We got a lot more to talk about. We got even more important things to talk about here today because I have been posting some rather interesting clips in our room recently. If you guys have not known, if you guys don't know, while we do have a 2-pillar system, what are our 2 pillars for our entries? A complex structure and real-time order flow event. Yes, RTOFA and a structure, complex structure. Now, between complex structure combined with R2FA is a very nice combination. Very nice combination. It is what the majority of all of our pinpoint entry locations are based off of. Now you want a couple of filters on top of that, which is what you learn in our 8-day boot camp. So if you're new with us and you have not learned this before, you don't know what we're talking about, you might want to grab into that. But beyond the 2-pillar entries, which let me show you guys visually what that looks like. So if you are new here with us, it's all right. Walk into our 8-day boot camp. You'll know what this means. We've got 5 time frames that I'm here looking at. Yes, I'm only showing you one of the entry charts there, but we have the 5 chart layout and the 3 chart layout. This is called the flag. The other one is the 5 chart layout. And then these are the cheat sheets. You can print out one of these on the left-hand side of Discord or on the documentation center on our website. 2 cheat sheets. These are the entry types. You can pick 4 or 5 of these. It used to be like 3, but we have so many good ones now. I encourage you to pick 4 or 5 of these. Master those. Master those 4 or 5. Be an absolute beast mode level executor on those 4 or 5 strategies, and then expand beyond that and know when things are in your favor, when things are adding confluence to the play that you're already good at, and then add more to your repertoire as you get better and better and more comfortable. And account size. When you are new, if you are new, you need to be very careful in the markets. You need to come in here, take your swings, get in and get out. I'm going to use a couple of analogies here. You'll hear these these are outside the 8-day boot camp. This is when you get into the deep dive stuff. If you go into the premium chat and you go into the premium section for the full library, you're going to hear me use this analogy of the 8-second bull ride. A bull ride, now I'm from Texas, so we know about bull riding here. Not that I'm much of a bull rider, but I'm just saying, like, it's talked about a lot. There's rodeos here and things of the sort. A ride on a bull. Well, first of all, think about a bull. Bulls are crazy. Have you seen these videos? These things are like bucking up in the air, throwing people, you know, literally 5-10 feet off the ground, up in the air, off of their backs. It's wild, right? It's a deadly sport. You know, I don't know if it's deadly or not. I don't know many people who actually die from them. I don't know what the stat is on that, but I imagine there's quite a number of injuries in that arena. Anyhow, did you know that they only expect you to ride on a bull for like 8 seconds? That's it. If you can ride a bull for 8 seconds, they count it. If it's less than 8 seconds, they don't count it. But if you make it 8 seconds, it's like, boom, you get a point. It's really weird. But like, you're like, wait, you can't like ride it for a couple minutes or something? No. Everybody knows you ain't riding on that bull for a couple minutes. That bull will kill you. Okay. The bull will find a way to get you off his back, and he will trample you or, you know, run his horn through you, toss you up in the air, and you will be a, you know, piece of dead meat. Now, the reason I say that is that's like playing the markets. There's bulls and bears in here. Can anybody survive against a bull or a bear? Anybody in the wilderness going to go out there against a bear? Mind you, no weapons. Okay, because yes, I get it. Like, AlgoBox is kind of a weapon. So if you're going in and you got some good weapons, you might go in there and hunt down some bulls and bears, and you might have a better chance and a better odds. But let's say that you're going in there mano-y-mano, you're not going to survive.
On the 4.
Oh my goodness, is that right, John? I didn't know that. Cousin is paralyzed from bull riding? Wow. You have to tell me that story sometime. Next time we're chatting, bro, we need to catch up on that one. We don't have much time left. I don't know if you guys know about the Feast of Trumpets coming up next week or not, but Jesus could be returning any moment now. And if y'all don't know that, like, if you want to ask questions to me, I've got some answers. Now, obviously, I don't have God on speed dial where he's going to tell me directly. I am not a prophet. But he did leave us a lot of clues and information for those of us who are watching to know when he was going to return. And I'm just going to tell you, from my perspective, he could be literally showing up any day now. I'm going to show you guys a video clip before we're ending here today that I want you guys to think about. But I urge you to understand that. I'll just tell you the short version of this is God in the flesh came down to earth and died for you as a gift for you because he knew you could not be perfect. And only perfection can be in his presence. And if you have seen the dangers of AI, I now, like, I used to not really understand, like, well, how dangerous could it be to have any George was bringing it up last night. Depending on who coded the AI will determine the outcome of what that AI puts out. Yes, everybody understand that? AI is like any other weapon. In the hands of a good person can be a good thing. You could feed your family. In the hands of a bad person, very, very, very bad things could happen. You understand what I'm saying, where I'm going with this? So I understand that with the power of the Lord, who can literally speak things into existence, aka universe. When you guys are like, oh, the universe, and you guys are thinking you've been programmed your whole life to think the universe, oh, it's all of these things, all space and infiniteness and blah, blah, blah. No. But they tell it to your face. The word uni means one. One. Unit is one thing, one small thing, normally. Uni, one. Verse. Well, if I just said the word verse to you at any point, you would be thinking, if you're a Bible-based person, you might be actually thinking, oh, like a verse in the Bible. Well, if I give you a verse, and I only gave you the verse, a lot of people would be smart enough to go, well, what's the context of the verse? It's a good question. But a verse is a piece of the puzzle, yes? Yes. Universe. But the word itself literally tells you exactly how everything came into existence. Universe. One verse. One spoken word. And not words, plural. One verse. One string of words. And now that we know AI, remember when AI could only take like 100 tokens? Do you guys know what that means? What is a token? Who can define for me in AI terms what is a token when I'm talking about giving tokens to the AI for it to produce you what you're looking for? You ask AI a question. You have your question. How many words does it take you to ask the question to the AI? One part of a song, one breath. Yes. So tokens are numbers of words that AI can take in. It's literally they call it the text context window, the context window, they call it that as well. How much data can you put into it for the AI to process? And they got more and more tokens over time. All right, it started out like 100, then it was like 250, then it was like 500. Now it's like, I don't even know. What is the max now? Let's see. What is the max token window for ChatGPT? Kind of the first original OG. 32,000 tokens for plus users. Okay. While ChatGPT 4.0 offers a 128,000 token window, other models and API endpoints have different limits, such as 200,000 tokens for GPU enterprise level, 400,000 token window. Now, that means 400,000 words that you could type into the GPT that it would process all as one command and do whatever it was that you put into. Literally, you could write it a book, because 400,000 words, okay? And we know what AI can do. Now imagine God with infinite token levels being able to produce anything and everything all around you, all in one verse, aka the universe. And if you ain't getting what I'm spitting right now, that's okay. I would encourage you not to turn away, though. You need to understand that what you're hearing right now is the truth. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Jesus Christ himself said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. He said, I am the truth, I am the way, I am the life. If you deny it, you will not have life. If you deny him, you will not have life. If you do not like truth, you will not have life. You will have death. And there are a lot of lies around you, folks. The Bible tells us that there are and will be a great deception in the end times. And I have, sadly but gladly, learned of so many of the lies that are being told around us. And I'm talking about the place that you live, the very ground beneath your feet, where electricity comes from, and the infinite energy that we have, and the fact that Earth is literally a giant saltwater battery, and all the energy that used to be here was free. But they are bonding you to having to pull your electricity from generators and all this kind of nonsense. And yet there's lightning in the sky, gajillions of gigawatts of electricity, as you know, because you know that lightning, when it strikes, everybody's scared to go in the water and do. And you're telling me like they can't grab electricity out of the air? You wonder why the beast system, aka Trump and his neuro street man who wants to put a Tesla in your hands and happened to have eliminated Tesla when he was trying to tell everyone that we could go back to having infinite energy. We can go on and on, y'all. I could go on and on, but I will tell you something. I know a lot of those truths, but you know what the most important truth is? Jesus died for you. If you deny him, he will deny you before the Father. It is a simple thing. He gives you the free choice to choose to accept or to deny. I personally will tell you, you are retarded if you don't accept the gift. Now remember, retarded? People are like, Vinny, be careful. The Bible says don't call people fools. You notice I'm not calling you a fool? I'm not calling you a fool. I'm calling you retarded. Because you know what the word retarded means? It means you're slow. Because you're going to eventually do it anyways. You are eventually going to, because the Bible already tells us that every knee shall bow. Every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. If you don't know it right now, I am telling you to look into it. And I promise you, I'm right. And you might know that in a couple of days from right now. Questions? 1.1, somebody's watched Back to the Future recently, or you just have a really great memory, John. Yes, 1.21 gigawatts of electricity. Or 1 volt of lightning.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
To travel into the future. Speaking of futures, the video of Trump Gaza is... I know you guys have been like, Vinny, what are you talking about? Trump is the Antichrist. I know. I go back and forth on it, but you know the biggest giveaway of it was he got shot in the head. No, he didn't. Vinny got shot in the ear. Oh my word. If anybody saw the picture of Trump with blood down his head, nobody would have known he got shot in the ear. They would have thought, oh, he got shot in the head and a dead. Yeah, don't say raka. Exactly. Now, I have called some people foolish sometimes, and I have asked the Lord to forgive me, and while everybody, for whatever reason, especially the trolls on the internet, expect me to be perfect because I'm a Christian, that's not how it works. I'm a Christian. I follow Christ, and thank goodness for him. He was perfect because I am not. Good morning, Ian. Great to see you. So back to my, as we have 2 pillars for our entries, I have a 2-pillar ministry here. I'm here to help you to try to be rich here on earth and rich in the kingdom of God. But I can lead a horse to water. I cannot make you drink, as they say.
On the 43 on the 89. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Psalm 22. Uh-oh. We're dive bombing into one of my pet peeves, John. You can't just post a passage location. Don't start calling me... Don't make me start calling you pastor. It's like taking them out to the pasture because they don't give the whole thing. All right, you're going to make me type it in. P-S-A-L-M... Psalm 22. I gotta go search it myself. Okay. Make them work. It's not the reference that's important. It is the message. All right, what are we talking about here? My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me? So far from my own cries of anguish. This is David.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Cry out by day. This is a long one, bro. This is a long one.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
This has 31 verses. He's in a trade. All right, I'll excuse it.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
All the rich of the earth
NQ on the 4.
will feast and worship. All who go down to the dust will kneel before him, those who cannot keep themselves alive. There's a lot of good stuff in this one. I'll have to go back and read this one again. Okay, 11.6, 9.6, these are decreasing. So when these are decreasing, I will expect continuation. If we got to the buy side, we are. So here I could take a quick one as a long. I am in bonus territory right now. So I want to make sure I get a good play here, and I don't want to get myself in a weird spot. So I was at 94K yesterday. I'm at 5. So I'm already counting. I'm like within 1K away from 6 figures within 24 hours. So you liked Charlie's debating and defending his faith with the students? Oh, I mean, what's not to like?
43.
Of course. I feel like you're posing a trick question. Is this a trick question, DI bud?
43. Upper bands touch NQ on the 43.
Okay, we've got a big bull stepped in right here. I'd almost call it this whole section. Okay, big giant bull in here. So we're going to mark it out, then we're going to mark out 250
Upper bands touch NQ on the
above.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the
Haha, in a trade, in a. Yeah, where is in a trade today?
Delta NQ.
Switch dot, super switch dot. See if the super switch dot is going to push us to R2. I want to measure from the middle of the pot here.
Upper bands touch
250 will be
divergence down NQ on the 9.
here-ish.
Touch NQ on the 43.
And it's very wide, so I'm going to call it all the way up to R2. Wow, it might all the way be to the high of day. It's wide. It's going to be wide. Again, I am coming in after a windfall day of profit yesterday. Do not want to be getting in one of those overconfident position scenarios. I expect high volatility from yesterday that we are going to continue with some today, so could make for dangerous plays, also could make for great opportunities. It's a beautiful passage. Bud, what are your thoughts around that? What are your thoughts today? What made you post that one today? What are you thinking about in that one? Possible triple crown on the 9. I do see that. But a triple crown, what does that tell us? Triple crown by itself, we're looking for a J hook, right? This is not a triple crown reversal scenario. Unless I have seen like a samurai sword inverted S curve, right? Good morning, Mr. Canfeld.
Enigma short on the NQ Fib.NQ on the
Ooh, okay. We're getting a 21 level Enigma. Now it's AudioBox. Okay. Buy side long. AudioBox. It's all AudioBox right here.
NQ on the 4.
Okay. Here in sellers.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
11. Ooh. So we might have some continued downside here. That's an 11.9 to a 7.5, decreasing numbers. We could go down again and look for a third cross. That is a mega late Nate. That's 2 mega late Nates in a row. Again, a little bit tricky right there. We're getting some back and forth. We are currently moderate buy for the bias.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Okay, single dot by itself. If the dot holds, bulls maintain control. If the dot breaks, the bulls are not fully in control. Let's see, do we have news at 10 a.m.? We do. Okay, so we've got news in 5 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay, there's the third cross in a series, continuing to descend. 11, 7, 5, continuing to descend. What I want to see is one that's larger than 5, preferably one that's like a 6 or 7. That's the same number. Tricky with that. It is slightly larger, so we could take a reversal right here, look for a long side play.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Red dot will tell us whether or not, if a red dot by itself pushes, then bulls maintain control. I'm sorry, bears. Did not go 20 ticks. So bears are not fully in control here. We can still look to the upside potentially. We need an entry. Back to neutral. You watching the ES, John? Nice. Whoa, big number. Okay, that could be the end of the move right there. Let's see if we get an upside move. That is much larger though. Oftentimes, remember, the ideal is 1 or 2 greater than the prior. Okay, that is nearly double the prior. So this might be a start over of a sequence. Just so if you're wondering what I'm thinking on that. This is a new beginning of a sequence. This one is like correlated with this one. And then it had 1, 2, 3, and 4 continuing to descend. This one went back up, but then we got a new sequence started right here. That's a level 9 because it's almost double. Just so you guys know what I'm thinking on these scenarios when you're watching the sequences of RTF events. Get that T1, nice. Okay, gonna listen for buyers, left-hand buy, right-hand sell. Listening for AudioBox. Here they come. Take 40. Thank you very much. Targets filled. What just happened? What just happened? Did I get slipped? Did I hit the wrong button? Did I just get slipped? What just happened there? Oh my word. Okay, so market's getting a little bit too wild right here. What happened to my fills? I must have gotten really bad fills. What's today's date? The 18th? Wow, they slipped me hard.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Well, I tried to hit the button as I started to hear audio kick in, but a little bit too slow, I guess. Oh, that's a bummer. I had it right, but poor execution. Literally could not. They didn't want to fill me at all in that. Wow. Well, that kind of sucked. Okay. No complaining, but I'm already kind of a little bit nervous now. Like I said, I do not want to be coming back from a huge windfall day and then starting to give a bunch back. So I need to continue to maintain my mental stamina of Be careful in these plays. We have 1 minute till the news.
Fib.NQ on the 43. Enigma short on the NQ on the 4.
Okay, I mean, I can't not take a swing at this, but I don't want to go all in and this one wreck me either. That is a 9.8, 21.8. I don't like that I still hear audio to the long side on AudioBox. News in 20 seconds. Nope, I gotta close it. All right, taking a loss on it.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 43.
Reminding windfall days. You know what else I forgot to turn off? Real-time protection. Oh my goodness. I bet you that's part of my issue there. Real-time protection. I had real-time protection on. That can slow up all of that data flowing through your computer.
Double delta NQ on the RTY2.
Okay, I'm going to draw a white line right here for my 2-try rule. If we come back through that 21.8, I can retry at that line. Here comes the news.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 43. Fib.NQ on the 4.
The 2 p.m. jump yesterday after
9. Upper bands touch NQ on the 43.
Yep, news coming out right now. Okay, we're coming back into... Oh, not back into. This was the target from before. Okay, so now I can start to look for re-engaging my short down to that 21.8, I hope.
On the NQ3.
So I'm just selling out of that bear zone. They've reached their 250. Let's see if I can catch anything out of it. I also see a super AO on the 9s. Hopefully good for 40 ticks. Yikes, 5.3. Should have exited on that 5.3. I literally cannot react that fast. I mean, I probably could have, but... All right, I am being stubborn now. Nope, I'm going to close it. Nope. I can already feel myself trying to hold on scenarios that aren't there. We had a super AO right here, came into a green dot. I wasn't able to exit on the cross. I didn't react fast enough. You got to play it like a video game, folks. Play it like a video game. If you're going to play it like a video game, play it like a video game. You get in at a position, you hold to the opposing signal. If the opposing signal pulls and you're like, well, I just want to see if I can get those ticks back, it will be your end one of these times. Yes, this time it would have worked out, but another time that could have gone right up here, held for a second, and taken off. You don't want to do that. So anyhow, trying to be extra cautious here on a post-windfall day. How did you get black boxes behind the AOs? I like that. Yeah, I did do that. I got to give credit to Plutonium. I saw it on his. You simply go into the properties of any text and then set black as a default. It's this color area right here. Go to color area on the text, and the color area you'll see by default over here is transparent. Set it to black, and then the final thing is to come down here, click on template, and then you have to save as and save as default. Template, save, right there, and then it'll have a dialog box there that says save as default. So click on save as default. But it does also, we found out it does require a restart of NinjaTrader, so for it to maintain it and hold it. Okay, I'm glad I closed out that position and didn't hold it any farther, because yes, look at that. Went down to a tick, and then we are running back up. Now, what's the sequence? 9, 7. Okay. So I want to look, we are in the area where we expected that the big bull wanted to start taking profits. So I can start to initiate shorts in here, but I need to play. I'd like another cross. That's cross number 1. There's cross number 2. All right, I will get short on the second cross here. 7-4. Same thing though. I am nervous about I do not want to be getting caught off sides on things and holding on things, being like, well, I'm well up yesterday, so like that's not a big deal now. Oh shoot, already. Is it going to do one of those pop runs? We should be able to get a DCR here, and I'm looking for 20 to 40 ticks. Is it going to give it to me? Or are we going to keep running?
Enigma short on the NQ3.
I don't like the way it's forming right there. Still hearing buyers. Have not heard any sellers step in yet. I need to hear sellers. Where are my sellers? They're not taking profits here? What? It's not good for me. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm going to half up.
Fib.NQ.
Red dot. Can I hear sellers? Nope. I'm hearing buyers. Hold the dot. Do not break it. Nope.
Divergence down NQ on the 9. DCDM NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the Enigma 4. Long on the NQ4.
Ups above the cross here. Listening. Nope, hearing buyers. Continuing to step. Wow. Awful. Absolutely awful. Okay. I'm not giving a bunch back. It's not going to happen. Gotta wait till these buyers get off the tape. Got a GLR opportunity and an R2 up above. There's a red dot. We are on strong buy, so I'm just looking for 20. They're going to give me 20. Oh, like it's about to run against me 20. Yep, running against. Don't go 30 ticks. I went 30. There's my GLR. Should have waited for. Not correct. All right, I'm gonna go half up. Gotta peel it. Okay, all the way up to R2. Coming up fast. I don't think it's gonna last. All right, I'll sell off of R2. Come into the GLR for me, please.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 4.
Super dot. Will the bulls maintain control? They crack that dot, I'll engage. Okay, looks like they're cracking it. Zeus.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Trader making big moves. AlgoBox traders always setting good grade. Axios trading can't keep up with our stride. You're just mad cause you're not in our league. You were supposed to out trade us, but it looks like you never did. We never lost a trade in the market.
Finally, starting to hear some sellers. We did not crack that cipher. If we cracked a cipher, then it's off.
Right in front of the squad, you had your moment, but we shut it down right there. That was the end. But do you mean you work a 9 to 5, talking about trading, but where's your drive? Nope,
Nope, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know what's about to happen right here, but it's too deep. Oh, I did exactly what I said I did not want to do today. Was if the volatility goes and does something wild like it's crazy, this is exactly what it did. Look at this. I mean, monster up move, right? Continuous. Oh, 572 ticks straight up with hardly, I mean, it did look back. I don't say with no look back. Yeah, it's a nice, you know, pull and continue on. Double cross DCR didn't work. Holy shnikes. So gotta wait for the third cross in the series. There it is. Finally she shows up. All right, I'm going all in on the 9.8 right in front of the high of day. Expecting that everybody's shooting for that high of day, and I will expect that it won't. Especially if we get a white cross. Show me a white cross in here, please. One, two, three, banger on the way. There is a PRZ right there, or if a dot shows up, either one, that will be the absolute ideal.
NQ on the 4.
Okay, it was right about there. There's the super AO. All right, I'm all in on that one. And we got the combo. I mean, we got a lot of good combo here. Actually want to take some of this on my bot account as well. We have a 3.8 interesting area right here. A 3.7 and a 3.8 of opposing colors. Another reason why I would expect that we can get a little pullback here. Okay, did not want to see a green come up in here. Not without AlgoBox. Need to hear some sellers start to step in up here. They did touch high of day. I was not wanting to see them touch high of day because now they want to actually push that high of day even higher. When they hit the high of day this early, oftentimes they will want to push it even farther, unfortunately.
89.
Come on, give me all the way to R2. Also need to measure. I can't even see the pivot. I need the 100 tick measure, please. Oh, I should have done this already. There it is. That's 88. See, the 100 tick is right here. Okay, keep an eye on the 100 tick. We've talked about it many times. If the pulls are strong, they are unlikely to let it go beyond 100, but they will set it straight to 100 and they will pay themselves.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Oh, hold, dot, hold. The dot holds, the bears can maintain control and push it down to the 100.
On the 4.
It cracks, maybe not.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Yeah, I see that cipher there. It should pull 100 ticks here. Come on. I would be very surprised to not see 100 ticks after all of that move. Come on now. Oh, come on now. Don't be like that on me. The market's like, well, remember, Vinny, yesterday we gave you a windfall day. Today, we get to try to take it back from you. Cállate. There you go. Come down 100 ticks, then y'all can pay yourselves. Pay me first, please.
Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 4. Enigma long on the RTY2.
Don't do it. Oh, come on.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4.
You can't fail here on a DCR. You're coming back down.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
AlgoBoxers, light it up. Smash the like button. Clickety clap, tappity tap, smash that like, don't hold it back. Bippity bop, flippity flap, hit the like button, make it snap. Tickety tock, hit that spot, like it up, don't let it.
It can't go down because it's going up. Well, this isn't grinding up. This is going up fast. I mean, so look, if you're wondering like, well, why is he still holding up? I will just tell you, voice of experience, and not even voice of experience, just literally pure experience has told me when things have moved fast into a location, once everybody is all looking in that direction, that is when it doesn't go anymore. It's looking fast. It's looking like it's going long. It's like it's looking like it's long. It is tempting everybody and their brother. Now it's retail temptation time. It is get everybody going in long, and it will probably not. Now, obviously, broken clocks right twice a day. What day is it? It's Thursday. No, it should be coming down. This is not some kind of Tuesday event scenario. Is it the beginning of the month? No. Is it the 15th of the month? No. Are we right at contract rollover? No. Is tomorrow the absolute last day to roll over on some contracts? Yes. So do I think it's going to just keep going up? I don't think so. Just saying. It's going up fast. It looks like it's long, so I am definitely not getting long. It is a DCR into a shark back.
Upper bands touch.
And it's cracking the shark back.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
There's a beautiful pink dot there. Hold it. Hold it. Come in.
Can you play cats and apples?
You want to play catch with Packles?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Ready? I thought that was Watermelon. His name is Packles.
DCDMNQ on the 4.
You gave him a new name?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they're gonna make me half up this position. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's Packles. Oh, okay, it's Packles and Watermelon. Okay. I see. We got Packles now. Okay.
I just toot.
You tooted? I didn't toot. You tooted. Wasn't
No,
me.
you toot.
No, it was you. It was you. It was you.
It's you.
It was you. Are you ready?
Wait, that light is not on.
The light is not on.
Wait.
Vincent, what are they doing to this? You don't know? I don't know either. Wild. How? Okay, let's measure this whole move.
Oh,
What time did this start?
you closed.
9:30 was here. It come down. 9:44. So the 9:40 to 9:50 reversal. They've pump shotted this straight up, and now we are at
Are you ready to take cat?
how many ticks? 710 ticks. Okay.
Divergence down NQ on the 43.
Real fancy. I am. I just got to watch this little GLR here. We got a gold line reversal coming up here.
No.
Okay, you ready?
NQ on the 9.
Oh, I'm hearing my sellers, buddy. I'm behind on it. I'm behind on it. Okay. All right, try it again.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Oh. All right, you ready?
NQ on the 9.
I almost ate it for natural life.
You almost ate it.
Okay, let's look again.
All right, let's see if we say bunny ear. No. Come on, bunny ear, do it.
Bunny ear?
Yeah, we need a bunny ear right here.
That says bunny ear.
I hope so. It really all depends right here. We will find out right here.
Double delta NQ on the 43.
Yay! High five.
Advance touch NQ on the 89.
Boom. All right. Now we got a big bear in there. Let's see. What time is it? 9:22. So we got 8 minutes.
Yeah, and then they had some ramen.
Okay, watermelon. All right.
Watermelon.
Ooh.
Well, do this fishing.
Double delta NQ on the
Oh.
I do.
double delta NQ on the 43.
I do.
All right, so let's see if we got a DDSR here coming in on the 9s. Have we gotten, are we in an accumulation? It did. 1, 2. We have 2 taps, so DDSR on the 9s. Now, a DDSR on lower time frames, 2s and 3s, is worth 40 to, more like 50 to 75. Up here, it should be double that. So, in theory, we could be getting 100 to 200 ticks from the top. Unfortunately, I didn't get the top. White line's still not too bad. That's 159 from the toppity top, and is the same 100 line that I was looking at from before. So I'm just all eyes on that white line, and hopefully even more if they're going to pull the fake out, which is what I would anticipate. With that amount of speed to the upside, that should be tempting lots of retail to get to the long side, and then they will slow play them back the other direction. That is the thesis. We shall see. Are you ready?
Short NQ on the 4.
They oftentimes the head fake is kind of three long. So hopefully this one's number 2. What I should have done there is stopped out half on that red dot and been adding in on this crab so that I get even better entry location. Oh, nice. Are you ready?
No. I was like, no.
Okay, I'm ready.
No.
Oh! Are you ready? Oh, don't crack the crab. Come on, don't crack the crab, bro. That is a smooth leg, no stubble. So just follow my normal stuff. I don't believe it. ES is still pointing straight up though. So as ES points, so NASDAQ goes. Yes, sir.
NQ on the 4.
You did. So looking at the next higher time frame from the 89, this is 2,177 ticks from yesterday's close. 2,177 ticks.
Natural gas storage.
What's that?
The one with the dots. The one that does the 2 dots.
Oh, you want to play with the buttons? Yeah, we'll do the buttons when we hopefully go green, bro. We gotta wait. We gotta wait until we're green, buddy. We're in the red right now, bro. We gotta wait. We gots to wait. Yeah, we gotta wait. And we breaking that gold line. We are. Don't want to hear any more buyers.
Are you ready to the llamas?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then that's it.
All right. Super GLR. You catch.
You didn't catch.
No, I did not catch you right.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Okay. All right, get packles and watermelons. Go see mommy. Oh, don't forget packles. Hey, I'll see you later. Do good. Yes, please. Nat gas in 2 minutes. Thank you, Alpha. Okay, we got 2 delta shifts here. It should be enough to bake and bake, but
Fib.NQ
we'll see.
on the 4.
Should go down. I think so, John. Awesome. Yeah, I mean the bots have an ES long. It has been in on the Enigma from earlier there this morning, but ES has been just pointing straight up. So if ES is pointing up, NASDAQ goes. Maybe this is the first turning point. The golden ropes have widened out, so maybe they come back together as we bring price back in. Don't know. We'll see. Nope, they're pushing through and they are putting popcorn on the boards. Shark plus large timing on the MES3.
Divergence down NQ on the 9s, double delta NQ on the 4.
And a 7-7 super AO. Divergence on the 9s. Yeah. Still hear buyers on the tape though, so that's gonna feel a little face melting. Yeah, once they cracked that high of day that early and that faster this morning, I was like, they're gonna push it up higher again, and I should have given a measure of like 100 ticks above. When they first touched was here. Let me get a measure on how far that's gone from that. Yeah, it's about 120, 125-ish. So this is where I should have originally started engaging this position to begin with. Although, I mean, to ignore the DCR, should have just stopped out right here when the DCR didn't go any farther than I wanted it to. And then engaging here would feel a lot better. Wow.
Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 4.
Okay, we got a big red dot on the 9s. So is this the end? About to find out.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Marshman, how long have you been trading the markets?
Upper bands touch NQ on the 43. Double delta NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch NQ on the 43. Upper bands touch NQ on the 89.
A few years just discovered AlgoBox, so just trying to get an understanding of the left-hand panel and how it works. So you have a myopic view. You haven't gone through the 8-day boot camp. You still looking for one thing to tell all things. And I've been I mean, did you just show up to the live stream? Because I have literally been talking through this whole thing. I know you don't know my principles, but if it's fast, it doesn't last. If it's slow, it's going to go. Slow favors the bulls. Fast favors the bears. Has this been up move? Has this been slow? Or has it been fast? Yeah, I would suggest you get through the 8-day boot camp ASAP. Yeah, and I mean you'll learn what all these mean. Like when you see a 1 2 3 sequence, you'll understand 1 2 3 banger. You'll understand DDSR. That's a DDSR right there. We got a red dot structure after a DDSR. So 1 2 3 banger, the banger on the high time frame. Red dot. We've moved up fast, so it's not going to last. Was not a slow grinder. You know, all kinds of reasons. And if you've been following me a while, like the people here, I don't think anybody else is too lost here. I mean, those of you guys who've been around here for a long time, I mean, you guys have been able to follow through like all my reasonings. And again, it doesn't mean that I'm 100% right. And especially after a day when I had, you know, windfall day yesterday, I mean, this makes me very nervous. Okay. Like getting all sides in a scenario like this, where the market is literally continuing onward, and after having been up 5K on the morning, then having a slip entry where literally a winner turned into a loser because of slippage, I can't say that that bears well for me today already. You know, things aren't exactly just working out perfectly in my favor, but I also kind of said that from this morning. It might not, and it absolutely could easily not be that. For me, I don't want it to be that, and I tried to be cautious with it there this morning, but here I am. You know, I'm already. This is like a mental game for me in a scenario where it's like, it's pretty hard to like, how do I say it? Like, I already kind of knew this could happen today. Literally saying it there from this morning because of the windfall day from yesterday. And for it to actually come to fruition once again is, yeah, a little bit rough there for me, because I really did not want to have to do any kind of heat today at all. Wanted to be in and out, hit some home runs. Tomorrow's we're gonna be doing some fun field trip stuff with the kids tomorrow. It's gonna be fun Friday, and got a lot of things on my mind that I'd love to actually share with you guys more. I am sharing a lot with you guys in Discord. If you guys are in my Discord there, and I'm not trying to gatekeep the information, I want you guys to come to the knowledge of the truth about a lot of things, about where you are, about who you are as a person, who you are as not a person, what is inside of your physical body, the spirit inside of you, and what is going to be changing very soon.
43, double delta.
So I almost feel like some of this is a distraction right now, that I want to get back to the conversations we were having earlier. Kind of mad at myself for letting it continue to run up when could have just kept continuing on in the conversation that's actually more important than making money.
Divergence down NQ on the 89.
Let's see if we're going to get all the way to the white line. Here comes King timing in about 3 bars.
AlgoBox. Yeah. Hit that like, tap it nice, hit
Yeah. And I got no sleep. Yes, the no list is yelling at me, but I was just too excited. Found out too much information. Could not sleep last night, man. I was just literally too excited about what could absolutely a very strong case for Jesus the King returning within days. Literally could be Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday of next week, y'all. Pop quiz. How many of you guys know that Feast of Trumpets is coming up next week? And this is one of these days where if you're like, well, what day is Feast of Trumpets? Like, if I asked you that, you would have to say you don't know. Because the Feast of Trumpets is literally known as the feast that no one knows the day or the hour when it begins. So when Jesus' disciples asked him, well, when will you return in that event? And he said, I will return when no man knows the day or the hour. Which is an idiom in the same way that we might say, if I were to tell you, oh, throw in the towel. If you're, English colloquialisms. It's a tough word to say, but English colloquialisms, if I'm saying that properly, and English idioms, that I'm not saying throw in the towel. Throw in the towel is an idiom meaning quit, right? Time to throw in the towel, quit, right? If you were to say the day that no man knows the day or the hour, that is the idiom of Jesus' time, where they would know, oh, he's talking about Feast of Trumpets. So they're like, oh, you're returning on Feast of Trumpets, or that day that we call the day that no man knows the day or the hour. And why? Because it's based on moon phases. And nobody can determine the moon phases exactly, at least down to the day and the hour, because sometimes the first sliver of the moon on a new moon, it can happen within a 24-hour period, and since most of the time they need to be seen at night, especially when it's just the first sliver of a new moon. In fact, their process was to require 2 witnesses. It can't just be one, and the 2 witnesses both have to agree that they both see the sliver, and then they have to go and report it to the high priest to say, yes, we both see the sliver. Then it has to be confirmed by the high priest. The priest also must be able to see it, and then they declare, yes, today is the day that no man knows the day or the hour. Let's begin the feast. And it's called the Feast of Trumpets. And Jesus said, I will return on a Feast of Trumpets. And then if you look at generational information, where the Bible tells us that the generation that sees Israel return to its homeland, aka, was it 1948? I always get that date wrong. When did Israel return? Yeah, May 14th, 1948. And a generation is defined by 70 or 80 years. So we're coming up on that. A lot of things. The ones that I'm telling you right now are just tip of the iceberg. There are quite a number of other items pointing to this specific Feast of Trumpets being the return. And my main thing about that, y'all, if you do not know Jesus, your time is very limited. And yes, you can get in the last minute. Literally, there was a thief on the cross that came in, and in the very last moment before his death, Jesus said, truly I say to you, this day you will be with me in paradise. Now, it doesn't leave him a lot of time to earn any rewards, but at the same time, I believe the Lord takes your entire life at that point and goes, just because he was a thief, maybe he did good things earlier, and again, it's not good things do not get you into heaven, folks. Without Jesus, you cannot get into heaven. However, your deeds and your works here on earth determine your reward in heaven and your position in the kingdom. So, 2 encouragements. 1, if you don't know Jesus, get to know him. If you don't know what to do, and you have decided and you do know that you are imperfect, that you need Christ as your Savior, I'm going to repost it in our Discord chat right now. It's fairly lengthy, but it's because I want you to fully understand. It's not lengthy because of any other reason than just want to make sure that you fully understand. There we go. Reposted in the public chat there. We are right at 100 ticks here. I'm going to kick myself later if I don't take this, but more important than that, I'm going to go ahead and read this out. The good news is this: no matter what you have done, aka sin, God himself came to earth in the form of man as Jesus. He put aside his deity to be the perfect blood sacrifice to make atonement for sin. He was tempted in every way as man is, and was sinless, and voluntarily gave himself up in pain, suffering, anguish, death, and shedding of blood on the cross, so that through his sacrifice, we as mankind might have the opportunity to be saved. It is a gift, but as with a gift, you cannot force someone to receive a gift. You have the ultimate choice in life to receive that gift or reject it. Why reject it? Why would you deny a gift of eternal life with God when the cost of separation is eternal life in hell with Satan, the fallen, and the rest of those who reject him in his gift of salvation? So how do you do it? This is how. This is the how. Call out to him in Jesus' name to be saved, and say out loud in a prayerful mind, "Thank you, Jesus, for dying and shedding your blood on the cross for me. I accept your gift and believe in faith that you died on the cross and rose again on the third day for me to cover my sins and imperfections so that I could be with you in heaven for eternity." That's it. And declare that Jesus Christ is Lord. That's it. All right, I'm going to take my loss. All right. Yeah, got deep in the hole there. No fun. No surprise. Up $94,000 yesterday, minus 10K today. That happens sometimes post-windfall day. It was a massive amount of volatility there. Kind of let it get away from myself there. We did just come back into the neutral point. I may look to re-engage. We have not actually gotten all the way to the gold. Well, we did. We touched the golden ropes there. It's the other reason why I was kind of like, I don't know. But I do want to mark this. We have a giant bear in here. What does the giant bear want? He wants 250 ticks. So I'm going to mark it up from the top. All right, we'll see if this bear makes any money, because there's two ways to play this. We can either do 250 down below, or if the bulls do step back in here, they will need to let this bear out. He is so large. This is a 2,000 level bear. So if the price does continue up and above this, then this upper line right here will become a target for later on today.
NQ on the 9.
Right. Now, I will look for plays in those. Now, someone was asking how I use this over here. So if we are inside of this area, then it matters more. If we're outside of that area, which is what we were before, then it's not as important, because these are called masher lines. Whoops. Masher lines. You'll learn that in our training program. So if you want to go through the training program, would be good. I'm going to do a 50 off code today. I'm going to put it in the description of this video. It's not going to be on the website. It's not going to be anywhere else. I'm going to put a code down in the description of this video. We've never done this before, but there's just so much exciting stuff going on here. We're going to do a 50% off code today, and I'm going to give you 50% off of any of our programs if you are signed up with, well, you don't have to, but if you will. We don't have a way to verify this from you, but if you will just, mentally commit that you will use our code when you are using a trader funding program with Apex or Funded Next, either one of those two guys. Remember the two sets of rules there. Apex has the trailing drawdown, but you can do a lot of accounts and, lever up if you want across multiple accounts. Or with Funded Next, you have the advantage of end of day drawdown, and they have their 24-hour payout policy, where literally they will pay you within 24 hours, or they'll pay you $1,000. They have a $1,000 guarantee that they will pay you within 24 hours of your requested payout. That's pretty cool. Love that about Funded Next. Either one of those two. But with that, I'm going to put a 50% off code down in the description of this video. It's not there right now, but look at it later today. Please hit the like button and maybe drop a comment for us, say thanks or whatever. You can have that code for yourself, or if you want to share it with a friend, you're going to do a 50% off code. It's only going to be for the first 10 people who use it. It's going to have a limit to it. So the first 10 people only. We're not doing a ton of those, but we're going to get 10 people, 50% off. Friday, we'll also probably do something special. I don't think I'll be live streaming tomorrow, Friday. Got some plans. We'll have some fun. However, whatever video we put out, we will be putting out a video. We have been putting out continuous education videos recently. If you go to our documentation section, you know how our documentation is laid out. We have the text-based information about every strategy and every component that we have. Then as you scroll to the bottom of it, we have a short video and a long form video on each one of those in our documentation area. If you go through our 8-day boot camp, we actually go through the entire documentation from end to end, learning about the fundamentals, how you set up your PC and everything else. So you definitely want to go through that 8-day boot camp. And then once you have become a member, there is additional training where you really get deep dived, learn how the sausage is made, all that kind of stuff that you may not learn through the boot camp, because the boot camp is just how to use the system, how to use it quickly. I am hearing AudioBox. I'm about to re-engage this position here. That is a power headshot up above. I'm going to see if I can Seuss entry on this. No, I'm not. We got too much to talk about here. What was I saying? Yes. Anyhow, we're going to do a code there. First 10 people, it will be available for only 10 people. We never do 50% off ever. And it's of our sale price. So if you go to the sale page, right now, our last sale that we did was I think it was a back to school sale or Labor Day sale. So if you go to algoboxpro.com/sale, you'll see the sale there. If you click on any one of those and then use the code when you purchase, it'll have a little thing there that says, do you have a discount code? Use the code that's down in the description of this video. You will get 50% off of the sale price for the first 10 people. Tomorrow, Friday, is actually our 9th anniversary. Holy cow. 9th anniversary of AlgoBox being publicly available. Pretty exciting stuff. Been around a lot longer than that. However, the first sale date in 2016 was this month. So someone reminded me the other day. I was like, wow, 9 years. Came up on some tweet that had come up. So the 9th year, we will do something exciting for that as well tomorrow. But this will be a special offer for today, for coming and hanging out with me today, hearing the message, hanging out, watching me go through some crazy redness here. We will put a discount code 50% off our best price ever. And that will include even the monthly plan, but it'll be a lock-in thing. Like, you won't be able to use it again in the future. If you don't have to pay, you don't have to keep going. Like, if you want to quit after month number 1, you can, but you will not be able to reacquire that price. So it is, it's a one-time use thing. Cool. So first 10 people, 50% off. I'll put the 50 off code there down in the description. I know we talked about a lot of things today. Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to be posting some other information that even came to the knowledge of even last night. Very exciting stuff. I know I was sending some stuff over to Mr. Manigold last night, my bro, and a few of you other guys, Eddie as well. And it's exciting times. All I can tell you is get to know Jesus. It's the most important thing you can do in your entire life. I am here to teach you how to be rich on earth and how to be rich in the kingdom of God. That is my twofold ministry here. We have 2 pillar entries, and I've got a twofold ministry. You guys have questions, reach out to me. If you need prayer, we also have a prayer request room on the left-hand side of Discord under the chat area. It's the 4th room underneath there. It's main public chat, ask questions, certificate payouts. Actually, I'm going to move this up. I'm going to put it right up under
NQ on the 43.
main chat there. There we go. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, reach out. You guys know you can also schedule a call with me. If you would like to do that, you can do that on the website as well. And let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I may or may not be live streaming here this afternoon. I got a few things to take care of. I would like to, so we'll see how the afternoon here wraps up. But if I don't catch you guys today or tomorrow, some of you guys, I might be seeing you guys in heaven. I'm just saying. I mean, we have a very short window of time, folks. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless.